Hey, what's up guys, Jay here with Solo Yugioh. Welcome to the channel if you're new. If you guys are a fan of Floowandereeze, hit that subscribe button because we do this deck profile every single month. We keep it up to date with the meta, so that's good. And then before we get into today's deck profile, go ahead and check out the channel membership and Patreon links down below in the description. Helps us do what we do here, including the channel giveaways. Speaking of which, this month we're giving away some more sealed product. We haven't figured out what we're giving away yet, but leave that down in the comments below too if you have any recommendations. But if you want to qualify for that, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe, obviously, so you can see the community posts when they come out, so you see if you won or not. And then answer today's daily question down below in the comments. We try and keep it fun for you guys. What's your favorite winged beast archetype of all time? For me, it's probably Black Wings for sure, with maybe the Harpies as a close runner-up. I have the modern deck for that as well. So yeah, let's get into the deck profile, guys. Floowandereeze hasn't changed much except for the cards we play around the core. Obviously, we lost Barrier Statue a while back ago, RIP. The small birds, we're running 3 Robina, adds to level 4. 3 Eaglin adds to level 7 or higher. Stree banishes a card from the graveyard. And Token adds a banish back to hand. Double Stree is sometimes good, but you want to run the second one in the side deck for the most part. That's good against tier elements, stuff like that. Stuff that you don't want stuff to be in the graveyard for. Hits a lot of stuff. Obviously just basically an on-summon DD Crow, which is pretty cool. Robina, the god card of this deck. 1 card, full combo basically. You got to see it, so we play a lot of consistency cards around it. And then some of those paired with Eaglin get you the same end state. So for the big birds, we got double Empin, Ryza, and Apex Avian, pretty standard. Some people run double Ryza or put one in the side deck as well if it's good for the matchup. Double Empin seems pretty standard. Yeah, 1's not enough, 3 is too much. A lot of these cards recur themselves, so you don't really need to, especially with Token, be able to add it back from the banish zone if it gets sent there. Alright, on to the second god card. If you see this plus Robina, you pretty much win the game. Not really, but it's amazing. 3 map and a terraforming for an extra copy. 3 Advent. Insane. This deck was not competitive by any means before this card was released in Battles Against Chaos. 1 Unexplored Winds, 1 Dreaming Town. Some people run multiple Dreaming Town, but I got confirmation in the comments last time too from somebody who was trying out that it didn't seem necessary, and that's what I was thinking, but I was also playtesting with it for a while, and I came to the same conclusion. So 1 Dreaming Town, 1 Unexplored Winds, just fine. Pretty standard. Alright, on to those godly consistency cards. This deck is going to struggle the day this card gets hit. Holy crap, this card is so good. But even then, his deck's so consistent, but I mean, this is a big part of it, and then also this. As long as we keep duality, it might be a good thing still. And then, yeah, so the pot cards, if you didn't know, we'll just say it anyways. This deck does not special summon, aside from the rare instance you brick and you have to go into extra deck. So Pot of Duality doesn't hurt us at all. It's basically just a free Excavate, add 1, which is crazy. And then 3 Pot of Prosperity. Again, we don't use the extra deck, so this is insane, especially with the fact that these two don't conflict, because this adds from deck to hand. This says you can't draw, so this is not a draw. So that's really good. Otherwise, you'd be playing like Extrav plus Prosperity, but because Extrav draws, you can't play them in conjunction. 3D Shifter, another God card, 3 Nibiru, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, and for the 40th, we're playing Called By. We considered 3 Harpies Featherstorm, but we decided to put that in the side deck instead. That card's another God card, another card that seems unfair. I just want to have a lot of interaction. I don't want them to even get to that point. Plus, I want to have a balanced build for if I'm going second. I don't want to have to rely on me hard drawing that card and going first for it to be of any value. These cards feel like they give me value going second or going first, which is very nice. Did I mention that these are like the 4 best hand traps of the format? Which is another reason why Floowandereeze is just so godly right now. D-Shifter is brutal against things like tier elements, decks that are trying to come back. Most Rogue, if you're playing a Mirror Flu, and I mean, I guess you take it out, but Kashtira is even getting hit, so you probably won't see as many times where you'd have to take out against Cashier because people were probably not playing it. And then Nibiru just destroys Unchained, and a lot of Rogue as well. Even in a format where Nibiru is not always the best, it's still just such a threat and can win you games. 3 Ash, I mean, that card hits everything in the game, and it's just so good right now. And Infinite Impermanence, the reason why this card is better than usual, even though this card's always just so good because it's so versatile, is the fact that there's so many Talents cards running around. Triple Tactics Talents and Triple Tactics Thrust. Yeah, I mean, this card does not make them live, so that's always good. And then the one I've called by, yeah, Joel and Lockbird hurts us. I'm glad that's not running out as much, which is another reason why this deck has got a power buff. Floowandereeze is such a good spot right now. Yeah, somebody asked last month, what does this deck do other than put out sacky cards? Well, the answer is this deck is an engine that allows you to play so many broken cards around it, like Prosperity, Duality, D-Shifter, Harpy's Featherstorm, as well as having so much recurrence in your advantage. This deck is so good at the grind game, and it's so pesky because it has so much interruptions. It hits you from all angles. That's why this deck is so good. All right, on to the extra deck. Probably one of the least important parts of this profile, but we're still going to go over it. Make sure you have this at least. Your assembled Downer Zeus package. You want to at least be able to have your oh shit button with Zeus and go into some stuff if you don't have any other plays. And then some more options along those lines is Slacker and Rosado Starling for different scenarios. Obviously, if you can attack directly, because they don't have any monsters, you can just go into this instead, be able to add a card from deck to hand, and then attack. And then for the links, we got a couple link 1s, a couple link 2s, a couple more link 2s, another link 2. Gonna be your most common ones is the Xyz, the links 1s, and links 2s. Got a link 3, Nightmare Unicorn, Apollosa, and Access Code Talker. I feel like this extra deck is decent. There's probably ways you can optimize it for sure, and I'm always curious of that, so if you have ways to optimize it, let me know down below in the comments. Other than that, this gets the job done. Like I said, these are the main 3, so really doesn't matter too much. So yeah, that's it for October rendition of Floowandereeze, guys. If you guys like this deck, like I said, we do every month, so subscribe if you made it this far. Hopefully we earned your subscription anyways. And answer that daily question, which is, what is your favorite winged beast archetype of all time? Like the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.